So we are just finishing our first part of our engagement photo shoot. There's my handsome guy right there. Sorry, I didn't get him. But yeah, we're headed to the second location here in beautiful Atlanta to change to our second look. First look was very formal, dressy. Second look is more casual, but it's literally like 40 degrees outside. And it's supposed to rain at 1 o'clock. So we have a very short time frame. So y'all pray for us and pray that we can get this done and not get rained on today. Okay? All right, y'all. So we are done. And the Lord held the rain off for us. He's like, yeah. We just wrapped our second look, and yeah, look at the rain, y'all. It's just barely coming down. It was supposed to start raining at like 11 a.m. And we was like, please, Lord, please.
Back to 12, back to 1, and start raining till 2.
Yes.
We good now.
We good.
Now we finna eat. Shit.
You hungry?
Yes.
I gotta feed my husband. Bye, y'all. We are back for our video. How many videos?
This is gonna be our 5th
wedding series video, but our third wedding update.
There it is.
Yeah.
You worked that shit out right there.
So as you guys can see, we have on the same clothes that we had on in the previous video. That's only because we are trying to knock these videos out.
Right.
One of the biggest issues that we're facing right now is with both of us is in this whole coronavirus situation, is just trying to figure out how we're going to
make sure we stick to our schedule, because we got, with me going out to work, her staying here, and having the kids, and just back and forth. It's just a lot. Yeah. So we doing this for y'all. Right. All right. So just bear with us. Yes. Y'all still gonna get the content. Y'all still gonna get the updates and all that. We're just gonna be looking like this.
And it's also for me, who is currently working from home, and also being the principal as well as the superintendent and teaching my kids. Because we're not going back to school. But that's, I got a lot of wine to deal with that. Let's jump into our video. You ready?
Yeah. On this video, we're gonna talk about our engagement photo shoot.
Yes. And all the crazy things that happened to get this done.
Right. First thing first, shout out to Madam Crystal Artis. Thank you.
Love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. You are
everything that you've done, everything that you will do. We thank you in advance.
Yes, absolutely.
Just because you connected with us, you vibed with us when we was there.
Yes.
And even through text, and it's just been an awesome experience so far. Yes. So we still got 8 months, 9 months, probably 10 months, because like Sierra said, your job really clicks in then after the wedding. Yes. So
we thank you.
We appreciate you.
That was one of our biggest things, is that we wanted to book vendors that actually vibe with us. We are crazy people. Okay, we like to have fun. And so she's exactly the same. Like, literally, she's like my big sister. I talked to her, like, when I was like, I haven't found my dress yet. She's like, okay, if you need to come to Atlanta, come on over here. We'll go together. I'm like, oh, I love this girl. I love her. I love her. I love her. I love her work. She's the most professional person, but she also acts as if, like, it's only about you and your spouse or your future spouse. So I love that about her. So when we got to talking about the engagement photos, we wanted to figure out the look that we wanted to go for. So Pinterest was bae. So I was on Pinterest night and day, just looking for inspiration for like what we could do and things like that. I know that I wanted our shoot to be in the cold weather.
Still don't understand why. It turned out good. But...
yeah. I didn't want the sun. I wanted it to be kind of a dreary look, I would say. So I wanted to cancel out the sun. That's what I didn't want. So we booked Crystal and I told her what I was looking for and she was like, okay. So we just kind of started going back and forth. We didn't know which location we wanted. If we wanted her to come to Alabama, it would have been a travel fee for her to come here. Right. And since we were trying to pinch pennies as much as possible, we were like, oh, we could just come to Atlanta, get like a quick Airbnb, and we'll do our shoot over there. She lives in Atlanta. It was easier for her to know, it was easier for her if we came over there. She knows different locations in Atlanta, and she's privy to that information more than Corey and I are. So we relied on her heavily for that. But of course I am a control freak, so I was sending pictures all, to her back and forth.
But then again, it was that thing of trust, just like how we trusted our wedding planner to give us, good recommendations. We trusted her to find good places for us to take photos. So
the whole vibe was that the theme of it is that no one else matters except for him and I. And so I wanted us to be like in the middle of the street with traffic, and we're just dancing and laughing and kissing and loving on each other and just experiencing us. And that's what I wanted. What you laughing about?
I'm just thinking like, it's just us. And we out here playing in traffic.
But they had to wait.
Though, but it's just us.
They had to wait, which meant they didn't fucking matter. Okay? It was about us and our pictures. Okay? All right. So I kind of gave her some places that I wanted. She was like, look, have you guys ever researched the Hurt building or something like that? I'm like, I don't know anything about Atlanta. Just give me the address, girl. I'll be there. It's a gorgeous building. We booked our Airbnb. Everything was going good. And we get to our Airbnb and...
yeah. That's all I'm going to say, because we couldn't even get into the Airbnb.
Like...
we got there, and when you get there, and it's an elevator, and if you're a guest, you got to punch in a number, and it calls the person that stays there. Go to punch in the number, no answer. Punch in again, try it again, nothing. Didn't work. So it was like, what are we going to do? I'm up here. I'm calling the Airbnb corporation. I'm like, look, we in Atlanta. We already booked it and everything. She gave us the instructions. We still ain't heard nothing from it.
Right.
Like maybe 2 minutes after they hung up, the girl called us and said, oh my God, I was at her son's game, right? She's at her son's game. She couldn't hear the phone. And she gave us the entrance, access to get up to the apartment. And after that, once we found the key, it was a beautiful place to stay in. If you was only trying to be there for, why you looking like that? Because
he get y'all the short and sweet, but I was losing my shit in that car.
I wasn't trying to put all that.
Okay, no, I was like, we ain't got nowhere to stay. Where we gonna stay? Like and mind you, he was in charge of booking this Airbnb, and I'm like,
so it's gonna fall on me.
I was like, you should let me do it. I should have did this. Blah blah blah. And he was just like, oh my God. And I know he was trying to be calm for me because I was losing my shit. Like I was like, let's just jump in the elevator with other people. Like. We was gonna do that when we first got there. We were like, nah, let's do it and go to the right.
It didn't work.
Yeah, no, it didn't work. So, because we didn't know the floor. Did we know the floor? I don't think we knew the floor that it was on. I don't remember. But I was losing. Like it was like an hour. Like we left and we had to come back. Like it was it was like 9. And she was like, oh, I thought you guys were going to be in later. I was like, regardless of the fact that you thought that we were going to be checking in later, at the end of the day, you, who is a super host on Airbnb, you should already know that you need to be accessible to the people that are renting your apartment at all times. If anything were to happen after we had got in the Airbnb, then you need to be accessible. Like, you being at your son's game is not an excuse for me, after we done paid you all this money, for you to sit up here and just ignore our call. Like, it was literally going to voicemail. And I get it, games are noisy, but when you know that you have a couple or someone that is coming into your Airbnb, that's when you need to be the most attentive to your phone. That's just how I feel about the situation.
Yeah, I was trying to keep all that out, but
I was pissed.
Basically, I think she got re-pissed.
No, I'm not good, because we ended up getting in and it was nice. The other thing is, they said it was a queen bed and it was actually a full bed. I was like, well, how we gonna fit? We made it work.
Yeah, we made it work.
But, I mean, anyway. So we wake up the next morning and start drinking and get a little loose and get ready for our photo shoot.
She can get loose, because she was going crazy with, I don't know if my dress go. She ended up buying, how many dresses you bought, babe? You bought about 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 dresses. She bought a bunch of dresses.
I bought a lot of dresses.
She was flipping out. She was like, I don't know, did this look good? I'm like, babe, yeah, this look good. No, I don't think it look good. Let me go buy another. I'm like, babe, come on, babe, it is fine. She ended up buying all these dresses. Ended up going with the first dress she bought. No, you didn't even, you already had that dress.
So I had this dress that I wore in our engagement photos 3 years ago.
Yeah.
I bought it 3 years ago and I never wore it. And I bought literally 7 dresses.
Yeah.
And I mean, I won't say it's a waste of money, because we have so many events and weddings to go to this year and next year.
We'll be green all year.
Yeah, we gonna wear green. Our colors are emerald green, so that's what I'm gonna be wearing, because that's what color the dresses was. Anyway, so I bought the dresses and I brought all the dresses and I was trying them on the night before and I was going crazy, and he's just like, babe, you look good in everything you put on. And I was like,
trying to tell her, but that shit went in one ear.
I know, because I wanted it to be perfect. He was together. Like, I had got him all the way together. Shoes, turtleneck, blazer, everything.
See, I don't really dress like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm very relaxed when I dress. And she was like, I want to see you in this. I want to see you in this. I'm like, for you, baby, I put it on. And, you know, I put my Suave on, my Rico Suave on. And apparently it worked out, because she was,
you better say that shit.
But anyway.
We had a very short window to get to our locations and shoot, because the rain was expected to start at 11 a.m. Right? And so Crystal was like, see you at 9 a.m., which means for me, wake up at 6:30 and start getting dressed. I woke up at 6:30 and for some reason, it still wasn't enough time for us to get dressed. So, you know, I texted her, I was like, hey, we're going to be leaving in 20 minutes. And she said, okay, no problem. Make it 10. So that's where the miscommunication came in, because I felt she to just come in at 10 a.m.
Oh, when she got that much, she was like,
I'm like, we already ready.
Turn the music up a little bit. Let's make some more drinks.
Power it up. So she texted me. She's like, where y'all at? I was like, oh, we about to leave out the house now. She was like, no. Oh, okay. Well, sorry about that. You should have been here by now. So you need to come on. I was like, damn it. So we're driving. We get down to downtown Atlanta is where we had our photo shoot. And she's like, look, we got to hurry up, because this rain is supposed to start till 11. Yeah. And I think Jesus heard our prayers. We prayed. And I think they prayed as well. It was her as well as her assistant photographer as well, Tara. Shout out to my Palm Beach girl. Hey, girl. And this shoot was supposed to be 30 minutes to an hour. We were there for
2.5 hours.
More, like, we finished at 1.
Yeah. So we got there.
No, 2. We finished at 2 p.m.
It was at 2?
Yep. 4 hours. Yeah. We did it for 4 hours. And that was simply because it was freezing outside.
She wanted to be cold.
Yes, I did. But I didn't realize it was like 30 degrees outside.
And it wasn't just that, it was the wind. That 10 us up, you know what I'm saying? Thank God I had that turtleneck on, but still.
And he bitched me out about making him wear that turtleneck.
No, I did not.
You like, I don't wear this kind of stuff. I don't wear this stuff around my neck. Yes, you did.
But when I put it on, I was like, packing the mail, let's go.
Okay, whatever. So it was freezing. But we went to about 4 different locations. We had Studioplex in Atlanta. And then we went to the Hurt Building. No, remember we did like the impromptu under the bridge with it was like Skid Row in Atlanta.
Yeah.
And I was freaking the fuck out. But the girls that was, the photographer and stuff was like, look, I'm just put me anywhere with my camera. I got you. It was rats running around. It was bums laying on the ground. I was like, babe, it's a rat.
Babe, chill out. It's probably his pet, and you just messing up the vibe.
I was like, excuse me, sir.
Hey, babe, no.
It's a rat next to you.
Like, no, babe, that's probably what he want. Chill out. Let him do what he want to do, I was saying I need to go get my pistol out the car, and she was like, no, we good. What you gonna? I'm like, I'm from Birmingham. I know to keep my pistol wherever I go.
Right.
So if you telling me not to get it, she's like, no, I got my taser. I'm ready. I'm like,
we was good, but still, I wasn't ready for the rats. I was not ready. I don't care if they was their pets or not. Thank God we had the photographer we had, because she kept us like focused. Like, forget what's going on around you. We just here for the shot. And I think it came out phenomenal.
Yeah,
I think we did all that shit for like 2 pictures, child. By the way.
We did. We did 2 pictures. It's some 5 pictures. But we got out of that. We went to another location.
Which was the Hurt Building.
Yeah. No, we went in the alleyway, remember?
Oh, yeah. We went to the Hurt Building initially, and then we went to that alleyway.
Yeah. And side note, the first picture that you see in our intro, that was in that alley. That was one of our engagement photos.
Yes.
And that was a good shot. Like, all that was, like, I ain't gonna even lie to you, she was about to get it right down there.
It was a lot of making out that happened during that session.
It was very intimate. And we're just gonna leave that out.
Yes,
right.
yeah. So it did start to rain. By the way, I had a wardrobe malfunction with my shoes because
she just didn't like them.
No, it wasn't bad. They were hurting, like literally from the moment that I put them on. So what I would have to do is every time we changed locations, I would have to put on his sneakers that was in the back of the Jeep. And so here I am dressed up, walking around with these damn big ass.
I forgot about you had to get my Adidas at the car. I forgot all about that.
And I'm like taking the boots off, putting the sneakers on, walking. Because I couldn't walk. Those shoes listen, I was walking like I wish the world was made of cotton. Okay, that shit was horrible. So, I mean, like, that transition time, it ate into our time as well, because every time we moved, I had to take my boots off, put my shoes on, or his shoes on. And then we went into like a tea shop.
Got some candid shots in the tea shop. And then we walked to a type waterfall wall. And on the way there's like a little crosswalk. So that's where we got the traffic or in the street type vibe that she always wanted, that city feel.
Yes.
We got it right there.
Yes.
And dancing in the street, that was nice. It's crazy how you see pictures, like when you see the final product of a picture, you don't know what the hell they go through to get that picture. Man, we had to walk across that street like 4 or 5 times just to get.
And my feet was hurting. I was like, oh, can we hurry up and get this over with?
Babe was a trooper. Like she had a good face enough for the picture, but she was grimacing as soon as that shit was over with.
I was like,
taking them.
I don't even care. You call me a dirty foot, whatever you want to. Take these damn boots off now.
That was early in the year. I don't think she's.
Them things finna go in the garbage. Yeah. I'm not even playing with them.
Yeah, they gone. But after that, we went to the waterfall wall, and there was some nice pictures there too. Yeah. And
there was what?
Go ahead.
What you about to say? There was a funny part because she kept wanting Corey to dip me back. Like we were dancing, and she was like, okay, I need you to dip her back. And I was like, wait, I don't trust him not to drop me. And she was like, you're marrying him. I was like, oh yeah.
I'm not gonna drop you, babe. What you mean?
I mean, I just listen, okay? I got a lot of booty, okay? I got a lot of bottom half. So he tried to dip me back. I'm like, And like some of the pictures, y'all, I was like holding on to him like.
She was holding on to me. I had her though. I had her. She just didn't trust me. She ended up trusting me on her last one.
Yeah, but that was the best one.
Yeah.
But the rest of them, I was like,
I'm like, babe, come on, let me be me. Let me be your husband. God damn, you feel me?
I know, but yeah, I didn't want to end up on the ground. But
if you gonna end up on the ground, I'm gonna be down there with you.
That's what I'm talking about.
Shit, fuck all that.
But yeah, so.
But then after that, we finally got, the last picture, and it was wonderful.
Yes.
And then the rain hit.
Literally, as soon as we got back to our car, and we had to walk about a good 10 minutes to get back to our car downtown, and as soon as we got in the car, the rain started falling.
It didn't rain.
Yeah.
It was never God. So.
Yeah, and as soon as we got in the car, God was like, okay, I've been holding this for a long time.
Like, God, come on. Y'all ain't done yet.
Come on.
Y'all ain't done yet. Come on.
The bottom fell out. Like, when I tell you it was storming in Atlanta. But the pictures came out amazing. I think we went to eat. We went home. We drank. Oh, we went to the club.
Oh, yeah, that's because my birthday. It was my birthday
it was his birthday
weekend.
So, my Capricorn.
Ooh.
Yeah, we turn up. Like, literally, this is the reason why we are so good together is because we're like best friends. And so, we vibe off each other. Like, we went to that damn club and we turned the hell up. Thank you guys so much for tuning into our video. Thank you once again to Crystal and Tara. You ladies were absolutely amazing. You worked with us. I was so shy in front of the camera. This guy was like a damn GQ model.
Well, I was in that mug.
Yeah, no, he was serving looks, okay? Looks.
I'll be chilling, but I might. Hey, any model agencies out there, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need a guy with a beard and locks, dark skin with tats.
I'll be the stylist.
Holla at your boy, my baby Gabby. Holla at your boy, you feel me?
Yes. So, but yeah, so thank you ladies so very much. You guys are awesome. I will link Crystal's Instagram as well as Tara's Instagram in the description box if you guys want to check them out. If you're getting married in Atlanta, or maybe not, she does travel. Yeah. Give her a holler.
Holla at my homegirl.
Yeah. That's my sis. Hey y'all. And so yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. All right. Bye guys.